You've also written in the Wall Street Journal about how with these tariffs, and this was before this deal, that Armageddon, as you called it, had been deferred. Given that, and given, this, do you see a new trade order coming out of this? Or do you think that, as you've also suggested, that possibly really just Trump is bumbling from one thing to another, and we just sort of have to take the good things where they come, such as this deal?
I think both things can be true. I don't think there's any question that Trump is kind of... Look, Trump believes in tariffs. He believes passionately in tariffs. He thinks they're an intrinsic good and he wants them. He does apparently want to negotiate them away or at least down. But I think some form of tariff will remain. And I think part of the bumbling we've seen is that he likes the tariffs, but he realizes he's been persuaded by his key economic advisors what a kind of a mess he's creating with that announcement of all the tariffs back then. So there's the bumbling. I do think, James, and thank you for mentioning the column this week. I do think that for all his bumbling and for all the damage that what he's been talking, his talk has done to the global economy so far, to the global financial markets, I think Trump is kind of groping towards the new world order that we know we are living in, which is a world which is not as globalized as it used to be. So I think what we're seeing, to give Trump some credit, is actually him understanding where the world is moving and trying in the best way he can to exploit opportunities for America, just as the rest of the world will need to exploit opportunities from this new, less global, less integrated, less connected world that we are clearly entering.
Gerard, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And everybody go read his stuff in the Wall Street Journal. It is fantastic.